Welcome to Gary's Hobby Studio. In this video, I'm going to show you some stuff that came in from Nocturna Models, which I'm going to probably start painting some of this stuff and building it and everything, and there'll be process videos. I mean, there'll be other videos too in between, but I'm going to start filming segments of some of that stuff because that stuff's going to take me longer. I'm not as good as, say, Sir Astro or anybody else that paints this stuff because they can get this stuff done in a couple of days to a week, where I take a lot longer because I paint slower. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that came in, well, it all came in together, is the Lilith model. It's one that I might have tried to show you, which I don't think I had my mouse pointer on the screen because I have their wallpaper. But she definitely, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. There we go. Okay, and she has wings. She's purple, at least on the box art. I'm going to try to mimic it as much as possible. Can't guarantee it because, again, I don't feel my painting skills are that good. My wife tells me otherwise, and so have some other people. And as I always say, I'm my own worst critic, and I really am. Because, yeah, I value my skills the least. Because, like I said, I've been painting these miniature board game figures since Imperial Assault came out. Thank you, Lee. He was the one that got me hooked on it because he made me search for the original Doom, the board game. It's based off of Doom 3. But here are her wings and the base. Here is her body and her two arms. It's going to be hard for me to put these together because they, like the... Let me take it out of the plastic. It'd probably be easier. Ugh, come on. There we go. And as you can see on the back, see, here's the two holes where the wings will go in, which is fine. But the arms, let me see if I can orient it and try to get it closer. As you can see, there's no holes in that arm. So I don't know how I'm going to get them to match. And I have to file down some, like, nubs on this here. Let's see if I can, like, I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but you can see, like, the nub in the center there. So basically I have to file that down, and I have to figure out a way to, like, get the arm close, and I'm probably gonna have to put some putty behind it because there is a gap when I just rested it like this. And, you know, you're gonna have to fill in the cracks. Like, you can see where the arm, like, if it would get glued like that, you're going to have to put a little bit of putty in there to hide that. There's other tricks to do it. I know Sir Astro's used the varnish, the matte varnish from Vallejo in it. I may try that technique. I haven't tried that, which would probably be a little easier, and it won't fill up the detail. But, and it's the same way with this arm, too. Is that there's that nub right there in the center, which I'm going to have to file that down because that's for this arm over here, just so that it'll hopefully match and I can get it lined up correctly and have it look right. That's the Lilith model. I also have the Freya model too that I got a while ago, and yeah, haven't painted that yet either. You know, a little thing called life, stuff like that. But that's the Lilith model. Both of these models look really beautiful. Go to NocturnaModels.com. Check out their stuff. Their stuff's really nice. In no way is this paid for by them because I paid for all this. I don't know if their shipping charges are going to go up anytime soon just because of the fact that the shipping charges have been going up. I can only imagine what Scale 75 is going to be because they already went up prior to the pandemic, and now that there. Another nice thing is this coffee cup. Looks really beautiful. And it shows a couple of the models. Like, I have this one in the 35 millimeter scale, I want to say. I don't have the dragon. I've already got enough dragons to paint from Zombicide Green Horde. I think there's at least 2 that I can remember. There might be 3 total, but I'm thinking just 2. I could be wrong. Beautiful models. I've seen it on their site. I don't know if I can do... Well, plus I also have the young green dragon from Dungeons and Dragons from WizKids that I still have to finish, that I started painting from Origins about 2 years ago, and I still haven't finished. So yeah, this cup is so beautiful. I'm having a hard time deciding if I want to drink from it or rinse my brushes off, and I'm probably going to drink from it because I got my Keurig right here, fixed the power problem I had while I was ripping my floor apart. So now I shouldn't pop a breaker now. Hopefully. It's on its own separate breaker, believe me, it is. So it shouldn't pop. The only things that are connected are the 2 wall outlets in this wall and the lights. That's it. Those are the only things, and those are now LED. So... But very beautiful mug. Caught this on sale when they were having their sale. That's why I bought the Lilith and this. And I also bought their red paint set. Which is really nice. This one's red purple. This one is scarlet red. This one's called Crimson Hell. This one's Dead Purple. Demon Red. Ruby Red. Sulfide Yellow. I don't know how that's a red, but... And Orange Rust. Now, the thing about these paints is that this pot is the exact same pot that the P3 paints come in. I mean, exactly. Top and everything. So I'm going to say that Nocturna Models, either their paint, you know, they've come up with the way they want it, and either P3 is making the paints for them, which, I mean, it's common, you know. A lot of times, it's kind of like General Motors has like Chevy and that, but it's all GM parts, because pretty much most parts between all the different cars, like alternators, stuff like that, usually will fit quite a different range of cars. I'm not saying that they do, but it's just weird that it's like the exact same style pot. I mean, from the top here to the shape of it to everything. Either that, or, you know, whoever manufactures it for them, they just happen to buy these type of pots to store their paint, which I don't care either way. I just found it strange. But some of these paints I will probably use maybe on Lilith. Now, this is a little too dark of a purple, because she's kind of bluish purple. Let's see if I can switch to... Yes. But as you can see right here, this is what Lilith looks like, and this is like their computer rendering of it and everything. She's kind of purplish. I'll probably use the Nocturna paints from Vallejo, because there was a Pro Fantasy line, I want to say they call it. Probably... Maybe... It's over here. Oh, wow, is that big? Yeah, let's kind of zoom that back out. There we go. Okay, anytime today, Internet Explorer. God, do you suck. Now I see why the hell they're doing away with you. You suck. No wonder I use a different browser than say Internet Explorer. I hate using Edge too because it's just as bad. Such a piece of garbage. Yes, translate it all to English. Thank you. No, that's... Oh, come on, really? You only did the main page? Seriously? Again, why I hate... So, anyways... But yeah, if you go to their site, you could see it. But I know they came out with a Fantasy Pro range, I want to say. Just trying to find the page. I think I passed it. It's the index in this stupid thing. Like a model game. Seriously? You don't have this in the catalog? You frickin' seriously? Ugh. Anyway. So anyways, they had a line, I think it's called Fantasy Pro. I don't know why it's not in the catalog now, but anyway. But it also came with this, and it tells you a little bit about the red set. And there's this model you can get too that looks like, I want to say that's a woman, could be a guy. I mean, it's hard to tell. And it talks about like you can choose whatever color to apply a base, and it's just basically telling you how to use the red set. It shows lights, bases, tones, and it also shows a couple of other ones. And so this was on sale. I figured I'd try it out, see what happens. The worst case thing is that I don't like their paint, and I don't buy it again. But that's pretty much what came in for this from the Nocturna Models. Okay. But basically, you know, it's like anything else, you know. You try stuff out, you see if you like it, see if you don't. I mean, a lot of paints that I have, I mean, I have Reaper, I have a lot of Vallejo. I prefer Vallejo a lot. My biggest problem is that I don't know how to mix paint colors to try to match stuff. That's my biggest weakness right there. And hopefully with the books I got, it talks about color theory, and it may help me be able to do that. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to build these and have these sit around my house and stuff like that. I'm definitely going to use the Vallejo Nocturna model range to help paint Lilith and Freya and stuff like that. I'm also looking forward to trying these out in different ways. Maybe on some of the Marvel's Crisis Protocol figures that I have to paint, and some of my wife's Green Horde and other games she has too. And I'll be painting this stuff long into my retirement because I have so many. Oh my god. Yeah. But yeah, this is the stuff. Their stuff's really nice because, like I said, I've bought a bunch of stuff. I just, between life and motivation, that's the biggest thing. Motivation. Trying to motivate myself to actually doing this, along with trying to do everything else, like videos for YouTube, stuff like that. But let me know in the comments if you want to see, because I mean, I'll definitely record the videos, and I'll at least share one, because I think I'm going to do her Grogu from The Mandalorian, because I'm sure my wife wants that done as soon as possible, and hopefully I'll be able to do it. Some of these paints may help, some of them may not. I don't know, because again, my skills are just, my opinion, not there. But I'm definitely going to film doing him, because I'm definitely going to use the airbrush on a lot of him. Some of these paints may be involved in it, depending if the colors will or any of the other ones, you know. But yeah, that's what came in, and I'm really excited to try these out. And like I said, I think Lilith is going to be the first one from all the Nocturna Models stuff that I have that I'm going to paint. So yeah, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment, you know, let me know what you think of however anything's going. This video, any of my past videos, you know, if there's anything you want to see, if you have any questions, you know, again, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them as best I can.